Of West Bengal Panchayat polls were held today. Security arrangements have been made to keep the polling peaceful, but violence erupted in several of the 3 districts that went to the hustings. 3 people were killed in bombings and skirmishes, including the husband of a CPM candidate. Here's how the day unfolded.
Is the second phase of
it has a very vibrant
last points, the very good points of the elections which have taken place. It's the second election, and who would have thought the PDP to come back in the first elections, and the election was free and fair. The contest was many places where the ruling party MPs have lost. They lost because they didn't, and the people who were voting, they were unhappy with the MPs. So this is how elections should take place. Then the election, after the results, PDP chief sharing that he would not like to say anything now until accepted the results. So they play by the book for the monarchy. So he's refused to comment to the media. So
right.
That shows that they have played by the book. The results have been good, 66%, and the social media are very active.
Absolutely. Now, Subhajit, the election there took place.
The parties, the main challenge that they were facing was the main issue in which this election has been fought in Bhutan is the economic situation of Bhutan, and which is a lot of it is dependent on India, on India's crore a year, of which the subsidy amount is about only it is 50 crore per year. Really, if you relatively, it's a very small amount. But the economic situation in Bhutan has been really worrying for the Bhutanese people.
That Bhutan, which is its neighbor, which also falls between China and India, is a tiny landlocked nation, is definitely a very important strategic part for the country, and Bhutan also realizes its dependence economically and development wise on India. So perhaps ties will only be better from here on as a new dispensation assumes power in Bhutan. Time now for us to do a short break. We'll be back with much more. Please don't go anywhere. Welcome back. On to some international as well as business news now. China's GDP growth slowed in the second quarter to 7.5% year-on-year as weak overseas demand weighed on output as well as in Beijing's resolve to revamp the world's second biggest economy in the line of deteriorating data. The Statistics Bureau said today that the latest slowdown was also a result of steps taken by China's new government that will benefit its economy in the long run.
China's GDP growth slowed in the second quarter.
Curtains came down in the 163-year-old telegram service in the country on Sunday amid a last-minute rush of people thronging telegraph offices to send messages to their family and friends. Here's a rundown on Telegram's last day.
The
Telegram enters the pages of history. Did it lose relevance in times of cutting-edge technology? Soumya Ashok, reporter with The Hindu, has joined us to talk about that. Soumya, you sent a telegram for the first and the last time last week. Why was that?
Just for fun. So I actually went into a story and I thought I've never done this before, so why not send some out? So I did send 2 to my family back home in Chennai and I sent 1 to myself. So that's how, it was a fairly simple form filling, and the staff members at the Central Telegraph Office were extremely helpful.
And they also extended the service of 1 hour yesterday, insofar as at least one telegraph office in Delhi is concerned, and that is the place where the last telegram was sent reportedly to Rahul Gandhi at 11:45 p.m. But Soumya, why do you think the end of telegram, so to say, has really happened? Why has it moved into the pages of history?
If you look at, all the reports that have come out, there's a large amount of, BSNL claims that there's been a lot of losses during this time, and people have moved on to SMSs and mobile phones and now social networking sites. So to people in the city, perhaps it doesn't seem very relevant anymore. It's like, why will I wait for a whole day? But there's a lot of it came out was anecdotes. On back in the day, my father used to work in the telegraph office, or my mother used to receive a telegram from so-and-so relative saying that somebody has passed away, or a baby has born, or two people have married, and so on.
That's the potency of the telegram when it was alive. But thank you so much, Soumika Ashok, for joining us on Newsnight. Well, on that somber note of demise of the telegram, we end this show. But please do share your feedback with us. Our Twitter handle is DD Newsnight. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, take care. Goodbye.